Hi, today we're going to look at national four percentages without using a calculator. No cheating. Okay, so in the first question here, it's asking us to work out 20% of £420. Now that means that this whole bar across the top is 100%, and this whole bar across the top also represents the £420. So we want to work out 20%. So, how many 10% make 100? Now, hopefully you know that 10 of these would make 100%. 10 times 10 makes 100%. So remember, the whole bar represents the £420. Oh, it'd take me a while to write all these in. There we go. Okay, so we need to take our £420 and we need to share it out by 10. And that will give us 10%. 10%, okay, so we're sharing by 10 and that makes 42. But what we're actually being asked to work out is 20%. So we need to put two of these boxes together to get our 20%. So 10 doubled makes our 20%. So 20% of 420 times this by 2. And we get £84. Okay, for part B, we're going to use the same idea, but we're going to work out 10% first. So we need to remember that 10% of 24 is equal to... Now that's quite tricky, so let's introduce something here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 24 into my table down here. Okay, noticing that the 2 is a 20, so it has gone into the tens column, and the 4 is a unit, so it's gone into the units column. 24 is the same as 24.0. Okay, now we're going to divide by 10. When we divide by 10, we take each digit and we move it back a box. Move the 2 back, move the 4 back, and we get an answer of 2.4. Okay, so that means that going back up to the top here, each of these boxes is worth 2.4. Okay, each of these boxes is worth 2.4. Now we want to get 70%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We want to get 70%. Now 70% would be 7 of these 2.4s. Okay, so I'm going to multiply those together. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 2 is 14. 14 add 2 makes 16. Okay, almost finished, but not quite. My units are kilograms. Okay, next question. A top costing £45 is reduced by 30% in the sale. So what is its sale price? So again, remember, this whole bar represents 100%. And this whole bar represents the whole price of the top, which is £45. Now remember, this bar can be chopped into 10 pieces, where each piece is 10%. Okay, so that's what we're going to work out first. 10% of £45. Again, I've introduced this table to help us. So 45, the 4 will go into the tens column, and the 5 will go into the units column. And when we divide by 10, we move each digit back one box. So our answer will be 4.5. 4.5. Now it's saying that the price is reduced by 30%. 3 boxes would make 30%, And we've just worked out that each of those boxes is 4.5. So we have 3 boxes, each with a 4.5. So 30%, we need to do 3 times 5 makes 15. 3 times 4 makes 12, add the 1 makes 13. Now, this is in money. £13 and how much? £13 and put a 0 on the end. £13 and 50. Now, be careful. That is not your sale price. Okay, that's how much we've got off. So our sale price is £45. Take away the £13.50. I'm going to split this up a little bit. 45 take away 13 and then take away the 50p. 45 take away 10 is 35. 35 take away the 3 is 32, and I've still got to take that 50 pence off. So the sale price is £31.50. Okay, one more question here. This time I've been spending on my credit card. So I am charged interest at a rate of 15% on the balance of my credit card. If I have spent £2,400 on my card, calculate how much interest I owe and then how much I owe in total. So remember, the whole bar is worth 100% and I have spent 2,400. Again, I have split my bar into 10 pieces, so each piece is worth 10%. Now this time I'm actually spending, my interest rate rather is 15%, so I'm going to have to take one of these boxes plus half of another one. Okay, so I'm going to do what I've done before. I'm going to start by working out 10% of the 2,400. Okay, so remember there are 10 of them, so divide by 10, 240. So each box is worth 240. So that means that my little half one that I need, half of 240 is 120. Okay, so I need to add my 10% and my 5% together to get my 15%. So how much do I owe? These two together make £360. How much interest do I owe? The interest is £360. Okay, so let's have a think about this. I have spent 2,400 on my card. Calculate how much interest I owe, how much I now owe in total. So on my credit card, I owe 2,400 plus the bank is going to add on some interest if I don't pay it back quickly enough. Okay, so the bank's going to add on £360, so I now owe £2,760. Here are some questions for you to try now, so press pause. The answers will be in the next few slides. Here are your answers up to number 5. Please ensure that you have shown your working out and that you have the correct units on your answers. Hit pause because I'm going to show the next ones too. And here are your answers up to number 10. Again, pause. That's the end of the video. Make sure that you have shown your working out and that you have your units on your answers.